Hi, my name is Aoife Flynn Fallon and my film is called Which is Which. It is basically a very short documentary posing the question, do I get my personality from my dyslexia or do I get it from my family? And how closely linked those two things are. The project came about because at the end of my first year in film school in IDT in Dún Laoghaire, we had to do a personal project which could be about anything as long as it had to do with us, and I always had this question in the back of my mind, so I thought, why not make a film about it? This was my first film as a director. It was funny because the people in the film are all friends or family, and I kind of had to just put them in front of the camera, ask them to do really strange things that they didn't quite understand in the moment, but I knew it would look good on camera. So I kind of needed their blind trust and they gave it to me, which I'm very, very thankful for. I shot on location. The two locations I shot at were in my college and at home because that's where I was spending most of my time. I was really lucky that the college had really colourful walls, so I used that to my advantage because I wanted it to be as colourful as possible. For crew, I was the only crew member. I wrote the voiceover, did the voiceover, recorded everything, did the editing, sourced the music, all me. Personal project meant I had to do everything, so I did. The main challenge I faced was I struggled near the end to constantly come up with visual metaphors for what I was talking about on screen. I didn't want to have a voiceover say one thing and the audience just see exactly what I was saying. So I was trying to come up with creative ways of showing what I was saying in a different way, which you'll understand when you see the film. But it was difficult to constantly come up with stuff along the way, so that was probably the biggest challenge. I needed to take a break every now and again and, you know, refresh the brain. In terms of my ambitions for the future, I would love to work on something like a feature and just see posters all around my town just kind of advertising it. I think that'd be absolutely amazing to have reached the level where, you know, you're seeing your thing advertised on maybe like the television or online or on posters on buses. Like, I think that'd be absolutely amazing. I'd love to work on something like that big, so that's what I plan for to hopefully happen in the future. So yeah, my name is Aoife Flynn Fallon and please enjoy my film Which is Which.
No one is one-dimensional. We all have different aspects that make us up into the person that we are. Some call them labels. They range from where you were born, who you love, where you are in life, your job, what you've been through, who you are to people, an endless combination. At 17, I was given another label for my collection, Dyslexia. I began to officially carry the title with pride, although I was a little confused when other people had such negative views on dyslexia. I've heard such things as, you're too smart to be dyslexic. It doesn't affect your intelligence, mate. 50% of those in NASA are dyslexic. So, suck on that. People also say, you don't look dyslexic. How do dyslexics look in their mind? Are we just walking tins of alphabet spaghetti? 1 in 10 people have dyslexia in Ireland, and it's often passed down genetically by a family member. The definition is
a learning disorder marked by impairment of the ability to recognize and comprehend written words.
So basically, I can't read. Words move around, they have shadows, it's a mess. However, that's not the only thing that comes with it. There are common personality traits that are in the dyslexic community. Things like artistic ability, outgoing attitude, athleticism, and some random stuff like high pain tolerance and liking video games. But the thing is, my family have very similar traits. So the question is, where did I get my personality from? My family or my dyslexia? A disclaimer. No one in my family has been diagnosed with dyslexia apart from me. Okay, cool. Each member of my family has done a Myers-Briggs theory personality test to give them 4 individual set of letters defining their characteristics. which is 16 possible different outcomes. Results show that me and my dad have the same personality type with ENFJ, as do my two brothers with ENTJ, and my mom has ISFJ. I share at least 2 letters with every family member. This already proves we have a lot in common. This shouldn't even be a question. Everyone in my family does art in some way. 2 out of 5 went to art college. We've had work hung in galleries. 2 have won art competitions. My granddad was a paint restorer. My parents met in a drawing course. And it's not just fine art. Music-wise, everyone plays something. We've had tin whistles, ukuleles, keyboard, guitars, drums, 3 bands, hours of music played throughout the house. We also have hobbies like knitting, sewing, embroidery, photography, filmmaking, collage making. It's safe to say, we like art. Once again, the whole family are into sports. I've done swimming, camogie, basketball, running, soccer, archery, and a bit of skateboarding. My mum was into running, table tennis, gymnastics, and basketball. My dad did soccer and GAA, and so did my brothers, with one of them even doing taekwondo. A strange one, but true. The family has a collection of battle scars. We can deal with pain, no problem. I have no clue why this is a dyslexic thing, but yeah, all the kids play video games. Not a stretch of the imagination. Da.
What?
Ma'am. Ma'am. Da.
What?
Ma'am.
What?
I don't think my personality has been greatly defined by my dyslexia. I think I am the way I am because of my DNA. Sure, if my personality was genetically passed down through dyslexia, that means someone else has to have it. Trays.
Yes.
Your word is dyslexia.
Okay. Dyslexia. D-I-S. Lex. There's an L in it somewhere. D-I-S. Lex. There's an L in it somewhere as well. Something. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is it?
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can look at that and say,
Oh, I just check.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.